Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. And today we're looking at Heroes of Barcadia. Now this is another bar game we found on Kickstarter and it's looking really cool, but let our host Lipstickpaddy tell you all about this incredible game right after this advert. If you like video games, you might be interested in our sister channel, which is PC Gamer Radio, where our host Lipstickpaddy is also covering video games on the PC. E3 is soon be here and he's doing predictions every day of this week. He's also looked at some stellar PC games that you may have gone under your radar. So Blitz description will be above to check out this channel and also in the description below. As some of these games you might be absolutely in love with when you play them. So please check it out, just for a favor for a host Lipstickpaddy. Thanks for listening. Well peeps, welcome. It's Heroes of Barcadia, and this is the second bar game that I've reviewed. Yeah, by gum. No, I'm not going crazy. It's just because they both look fantastic, and these are two to back. Now this one's looking really great. When I first saw this, I thought these were shot glasses, but they're actually like pint glasses, which is really kind of cool. I'll have a pint of cider, me hearty. Magnus from Ireland. Yeah, with a bit of ice in the top. Tell me your favourite drink in a pint glass down below in the comments. Now this is looking epic. This is why it's got 2,500 backers almost, and it's raised well over its goal, pushing towards 250,000. Oh yes. Now, as we go down, it's funny, before we go down, these big tiles here, I really hope that they are waterproof, or you can get some kind of hex. I don't know how you're going to get a hex. You're going to have to laminate these, because if they're playing this in a pub, you're going to get drink spillage. It's a thing. Anyway, that's kind of my big thing. So you're going to be making this at random. Everybody puts their own shape of dungeon. You don't have to make it like this. You can make it whatever you want. It's kind of, you design your dungeon-esque thing, and then you're kind of unveiling them as you walk forward through the dungeon. When you see a monster, you're going to have to do some dice rolling, and if you take an injury, that's when you take a drink, and basically your glass is your health points, and you can heal yourself then by topping up your glass. So if I've got my pint of Magnus in here, which is Irish cider, the pint bottle, you're always going to fill it up anyway as you start drinking it, so that can sit at the side of you quite nicely. But if you've got beer, you might as well buy a jug of beer for the beer drinkers around the table. Whatever it is, you're going to need something to fill it up, a bottle or a jar. That's going to be, I guess, part of the home rule you're going to have to do. But I mean, look at it all on the table here. And you know what a cold drink does to coasters or anything you put it on? It wets the underneath of it. So if your glass is on here, it's going to wet it. So these need to be waterproofed. Come on, peeps. A massive 21 question FAQ, which we'll check out later. All right. Now, I understand the concept. It's really easy. When you defeat monsters, you can get these loot cards. They're going to have to be sleeved. In fact, I want everything waterproofed here. I like that the classes each get their own glass as well. And 2 to 6 player. And totally fun looking. You each get your own coloured dice as well. They're a little bit generic. I'd like to see these get a little, maybe bigger. Maybe translucent with some sparkly bits in because it's fantasy. And all that good stuff. Now, the 4-player one here, you can see that each person's decked out the side of the dungeon in unique ways, and that's the beautiful randomization of how it starts, really. And, you know, you don't have to play this with beer and cider. You could be playing it with lemonade and introduce this to children and have it like that. So, you know, you can easily spin it for what age you want, because it's fairly simple. The graphic style is kind of you know, it fits that kind of bar environment where you're not taking it too seriously, and it kind of invites more people to play it when they see how silly the art is. It says it's 21 plus, but come on, you can just put lemonade in here. I'd reduce that down to 8. Tell me, what do you think? Would you play this with your kids? I guess a pint glass for an 8-year-old, not too bad, especially if it's filled with lemonade. Down here, they look like shot glasses, don't they? But can you imagine a big one with gin and tonic? Dear me, that would be great. Vodka and orange, you're getting me into it. Now we've got like a White Russian. I don't know what this green one is. Tell me what the green one is, please. I don't know what the brown one is. Tell me what that is. And this one in blue looks like a WKD bottle. And I'm going to have to put pictures up of all these drinks, aren't I? So, editor, you've probably been putting them up for me, so thank you. And so we can get people that aren't cultured with these drinks. Anyhow. Now, look! Peeps, it's 100% waterproof, so they've already engaged my criticism before I can reach the bottom here. So, cards, dice, and even the beer hexes here. How have you managed that? Because if that is true, then all beer mats should be made of what your hexes are made of. Interesting. Because beer mats eventually get too wet and they get basically flimsy and they need to be replaced. I like it how the box has a handle on it, so you'd be carrying it to the pub. So it's very kind of helpful. And yeah, I like the fact that you can each play a role. I like the Necro Mixer. That looks like a fun character. The Drank a Lot, so they're kind of all fun theming, and it has this kind of silliness to it. And really, it's just to have a bit of a laugh while you're in the pub or wherever, you know, if you're playing it at home. Now, the loot cards, it's nice, very simple stuff, very easily to understand. These trap tokens making you do drinking, and these power-ups are kind of strange things. And even here, the India Pale Flail. India Pale is a drink, but it doesn't look like that. To me anyway, it doesn't look like a dangerous weapon or anything like that, and all that good stuff. All components are waterproof except for the rulebook, and if you get that wet, you're screwed, it says. I like this GIF of some of the art style here. They look really nice. I like the names that they've thought about, and really the theme, the silly theme, I'm on board with. It's kind of fun. And you'll notice some of these names like the White Russian coming up. Where are you? There's showing a lot of them here. There's a White Russian in this anyway, and they've spelt white like the ghost. So yeah, kind of fun. The Jaeger Monster instead of Jägermeister. So yeah, if you know your booze, your alcohol, it's kind of fun here. Now looking at these pledges. Oh, party in Barcadia when you get a party pack. Is that the one? This digital version of the game can go and kiss my backside. I play video games if I want to play something with a computer. He says, doesn't he, when he's all hyped for... he's all hyped for Descent 3rd edition. Not 3rd edition. Anyway. Digital game? Why would you want a digital game? The digital version of the game is just rolling the dice. Why would you want that when you've got dice you can roll? It's fun rolling dice, isn't it? Now we need to kind of see this because it's kind of telling us stuff here like the party pack, and it's not telling us what that is. So this seems a little bit premature. They have this outrageous version of $1,500. Dear me, that is for someone who has deep pockets, we shall say. And then an outrageous, you can create your own jar glass here and your own character for 2,500. Oh my god. So there is some kind of crazy things here, which is interesting because it gets the pledge up, doesn't it? It gets the goal up. Now, it does say if you are backing, is it not really said it, but it says if you're backing as a merchant, you get 50% off. So that's not too bad for... I like this kind of deal when they're giving multiple copies out for shops and stuff. And I guess this game will appeal. You could even sell this in a pub. You don't have to go to a board game shop to buy this. I think it's got appeal that you could buy it in a bar, or you could even hire it out. Like, buy 2 jugs of beer and you can hire out the game on your table. That would encourage... That would be a great kind of... to promote drinks and stuff like that. So I can see this being popular with what are they called? People that run the bar, not the bar manager, but the, I want to say landlord. The person who owns the bar. They might be interested in bringing it in. All right. Very simple to play, really is simple. You've got your drink, that is your character on the dungeon. You turn over a tile. An enemy is, you roll the dice. If you win, you take an item card. And someone's going to be rolling as the enemy, like in Talisman. And yeah, in Talisman, you have like fate tokens, and that would have been nice if there were fate tokens here, so you could re-roll your die. Or even had Dark Fate, where you made your opponent roll a die. That'd be cool. And maybe some of the action cards let you do this. I'm not privy to all what the card's doing, but dice mitigation, hopefully there's some of it in there. It'd be nice as well if certain super cards that you got in the loot were had some kind of sparkle to the, like, super special cards. I don't know, but it's kind of, I like it. I like how kind of tongue-in-cheek it is when you've got this fun art and then you pull one out and it's got a load of bling on it. It's like dressing up a piece of poo, but it has comic value to it. So I'm up for that. So what are you trying to do? You're trying to challenge this Grand Drink Champion. And you've got to get 3 power-up cards by adventuring around before you can even challenge him. And not to say you want to get 4 power-ups or 5 to go in, because this guy might be doing damage where you're drinking quite a lot. Now, social stretch goals have been getting bussed out by the looks of it, and unlocking some nice cards. This is pretty cool. They've got stretch goals as well. We're going down to these. The Coin of Conflict. I drink, you drink. What's that? More cards getting unlocked. And more monsters now. Lovely. Turn tracker. Nice and fun. It says a clawstring trap bag, but the traps all look the same. It'd be nice if there were different kind of traps, so you were literally bag pulling. That'd be nice. Enhanced trap tokens are going to go wood. Maybe there are 2 different types, because this one here has 1 worm in it. These up here look like they've got 2. I don't know. Are they different? Yes! We've got translucent with special effect dice unlocked! Woohoo! It's all getting great, isn't it, as we go down? Some house rule cards, a set of 10 cards. Some of them are DIY, which I like the concept of. And you could even make the house rules specific to the pub, right? You could make them special. And I think one of the house rules, I would give some fate tokens out and let people re-roll dice and stuff, because it can be pretty, you know, if you don't really want to drink, you can then just re-roll it. Have some dice mitigation. I think it needs that. Now, this is the party pack add-on. It's adding some more cups. They're really glasses, aren't they? Cups? Are they plastic cups? Some extra rooms, some dice for these new classes, cards to expand the game, which is lovely, and it expands it to 8 players. Not just expanding it to 8 though, it actually gives more options as characters to pick from. Now, we're not seeing if any of these characters have any special abilities or starting cards. That would be nice if they did. The Roll20 Party Pack add-on. This is for the app. Is this for the app? So you got one physical and one for the app. The Health Bar Straw set. Oh, this looks very fun, doesn't it? Especially if you've got kids playing it. Turn any cup into a health bar with this set of printed silicone straws. That looks nice. $10 for those straws. If the silicone straws, which is nice. Now, additional monster room has been unlocked and it's added to the party pack, which is this one up here. It's definitely something I want to get. And a table game mat. How does that fit? Because I don't know how big it is, because you're putting the tiles across the table, isn't it? What do you need? You need a mat for this? I don't know, this one's a bit strange. £12, $12 really. $12, not too bad. I'd like to see it on the table though. And a tabletop simulator. Ugh, I don't know why, but I absolutely abhor tabletop simulator and apps like this where you're playing the game online, because my hobby is board gaming and video games. I guess if your hobby's not video games, then this doesn't really bother you, but for me it's I think it's a real bugbear for me. That's why I've got a sister channel, peeps, by the way, and E3 coming. Can't wait for that. Alright. Settle duels and disagreements with a flip of the coin. So is this adding PvP? It's kind of conflict revolution. There's PvP in the game. I don't like the idea of that. Again, you can home rule it to have PvP or not. Alright, so everything is seemingly very happy. So if there's anything I'd like to see, it's sparkly cards. Oh, there's quite a lot on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 peeps working on this. It looks like one person could have done it, which is that an insult? I don't think so, but with such a big team on it, and oh yeah, you've got to get 75 backers from your country to, that's not too bad to get regionalized. And the shipping, very expensive for the rest of the world, isn't it? 56 minimum just to get these glasses. I probably will $1 pledge it just to see what the Mexican shipping is it, because it's like really, you know, what's that pledge with the extra glasses? It's a $70. So you'd be paying, would you pay $125 for this game? I don't think you would. 70 is still a lot for the game that it is, right? But again, you're getting the plastic everything. Let's jump to the FAQ then, because 21 is a lot. The wooden tiles will be coated to keep them waterproof. Ooh. So the glasses are plastic, but there is an option to add pint glasses. actual glass ones if they get 3,000 backers. They're very close to that. Ooh, you definitely want to have glass, not plastic, peeps. Plastic might be okay if you're playing it with kids, but pint glasses, how much is that gonna cost? Especially if you go for the extra characters. 8 pint glasses that are glass, that could be $80. Is it $10 for a pint glass? I don't know, peeps. Tell me, I don't have pint glasses. I'm a gin and tonic person, or a glass of wine, thank you. Or whiskey and coke. What's your tipple? Put it at the bottom. I do like pina colada too, and I like. I went on a bit of a side here. The Mexican cocktail. What's it called? My wife's always making it. It's not pina colada. It's a Mexican thing. Editor, put it in, please. A tamarindo version of it. That thing. Anyway. You can drink whatever you want. Of course you can. What makes it unique? Well, if you can't tell that by now, where does the game ship? That's in the shipping. Anything else interesting here? How old do you need to be? The box says 21 plus because it's, you know, it's. We need to legally say that it says, okay. How should I wash the health bar cups? Hand wash them all. Do you know, if it becomes glass, that still won't be dishwasher proof with the icons around the edge. It might have to be hand washed, all of it. Now, if it's access to purchase, it won't be added to your order. Okay. And the updates are just saying things are getting and things are adding and all that stuff that's been unlocking. And pretty much we're waiting for the 3,000 backers. But anyway, peeps, it's looking absolutely fantastic. It's still got 4 weeks to go, and really get banging on in those comments if you back this, because at the end of the day, we want sparkly cards for those really nice loot drops. Ooh, absolutely. And yeah, it's a mega exciting game, isn't it? Heroes of Barcadia, out of nowhere. That's 2 bar games. Just check my channel out. Last video I did was another bar game. So that's 2 bar games to choose from. And trust me, this one is looking fantastic. And I think you've got room on your shelf for both of them. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below and leave a thumbs up if you like the content. And yeah, I've been your host, Lipstickpaddy. You've been listening to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.